In terms of like the easier game plan, I'd probably give it over to EG. In fact, Crit's actually up there helping him to try and secure the boundary room, but Snake actually still gets it. He might even beat him to the next one.
If there's a skewer, he's just dead here because he can't TP away. And yeah, it looks like they will get a first blood most likely. So Nico accepts his fate. One more right click. Sumail securing the last hit there.
So first blood heading their way. Easy start for EG.
Not done. They're immediately coming mid. Crit taking the haste rune up top. Don't even think he needed to
get some combos going on someone, but Tinker and Void are going to need a little bit of time to warm up here.
Not done there. Coming bottom now. General gets some help from the Sankin with a nice two-man stun here, but the ice shots just last so long. He's still blocked in and will pay for it with his life. Picking up that kill and Sumail top. Oh, well, we caught the end of it, and the end was what mattered. It was a first hit bash. Back in the mid lane, Roger with this invis rune still lingering. He's thinking about a kill, but unfortunately, Death Prophet, one of those much harder to kill than most heroes. So with Sneaker showing up, they're going to get the Cold Feet into a Pyro Strike, but he's already got one Spirit Siphon out. Will he get another? And it looks like he should be okay here with the Tusk coming in. He's going to get the Snowball. Still on the run though. Fear may need to get some additional body blocks, but there it is. Crit with the Ice Shots on two. Turned around perfectly. Crit. One or two more right clicks will finish him off.
Team is helping you out like that.
Misery will maybe play some greed later on with his custom Misery Midas, but got to get there first. Snowball back, very defensive, reactionary play. Could still be in some trouble as the Burrow Strike comes through. Arteezy trying to help him out with a healing ward. Is it going to be enough? No, Crit goes down. Arteezy needs to be careful of being tossed into a Sanky who needs it. No, he gets the first hit. Crit, he was waiting for another Burrow Strike. He will still get the kill there, but that was a toss into the Sanky.
Plays the Ice Blast or something, but for the most part, he's going to have to rely on Roger to set things up here. His General's one setting up bottom.
Yeah, didn't get the Avalanche Stun as Arteezy got the Blade Fury off. Could be in trouble though, does not have a TP out because he TP'd back into this one. And with the Ice Vortex low, they set up a Burrow Strike toss. He dies for a second time here, given bottom lane to Misery, so trying to get that level 6 on Warlock, although he may quickly become a target for these rotations. Sand King, oh, his Burrow Strike not even needed. They get the kill without him.
And they've been doing a very nice job playing around it. And finally, we're going to get this gank here with Arteezy. They're still just playing pretty chill.
It could backfire before it even begins if they're not careful here. Sumail gets the healing ward help, but gets sniped again. This time the Chronosphere going to catch two. Warlock not level 6, and unfortunately that could be the death of Juggernaut as well. He gets the Blade Fury out, trying to run. Crystallize needs some bashes here. Has a bit of time walk after, get some of the damage off, and Nico gets credited the last hit for the kill.
Being able to wipe out two guys like that, and oh, Crit? Okay, it'll be fine.
Baiting hard. General guessed wrong with the Avalanche, and now may pay for this with his life. The toss over from Crit into a neutral camp is not okay. It will get him killed, but not the way he was hoping for. Eyes on the middle lane, looking to burst down Fear with the Sand King rotation. No epicenter available. The Burrow Strike into Cold Feet with an Ice Blast. That's perhaps the more important ultimate. The burst damage preventing any Spirit Siphon action. Lose Roger on the retreat. He's ticking down low. He gets a Burrow Strike out with the magic stick charges, and that.
No, he's dead.
Okay, did go down.
Keep that blind off you for as much as possible. And Fear setting up. You're kind of waiting for this, but it's too late. And, you know, it looked like they were baiting Sumail, but the bait was taken and munched up rather quickly.
Maybe able to get something in return, but not perhaps something they were hoping for, as Roger dies as the trade-off, and see if EG can turn this into any kind of tier 1 damage or even a complete tier 1 claim, because Navi don't have Ice Blast for a little bit longer, but they do have Chronosphere. With Ice Blast having a short cooldown, they may be able to still make this happen. Fear the target. There's going to be the Chronosphere to start things off. The Rock gets dropped as a counter initiation tool. Crystallize, though, is still bursting down the Death Prophet. Fear dead already with the Ice Vortex, amping up a lot of that damage, and General trying to get some more here. Tossed back the Tiny onto the, gets the Tusk onto the Warlock here, as he now needs to be a little bit careful. Sumail's returned with an RP, and that's something that looks like Navi have no interest fighting into.
I love how Navi just aren't giving these away, you know? Like, we have such a farm DP, you'll often see teams like try and trade or something like that, but they're way more into the fighting, and being able to bring down the Magnus without having to waste the Chrono is just massive.
Have a hero push it out, they're so exposed down there, because Navi have been sitting around there. Oh, going for the Ancients is Arteezy. Gets caught by the Ice Blast, and with the Shatter effect on him. Yeah. That ain't gonna do too much. Perhaps looking for a counterplay as EG, as they are going to go snowballing forward, trying to get Sphere into it. Has a silence. The Chronosphere is there. Oh, this set up everything up perfectly. Oh, it's a disaster for EG. They get lined up, taken out. Crystallize even gets a time walk away. Does end up dying still, but see if they can bring down Fear. Fear's already gotten one kill for himself. May find a second as General's dead as well. This Death Prophet, level 2 ultimate. Bottom on TC's Jargon. getting Tinker caught up in that. The Chrono's top. The bigger thing now, it's Chrono's bottom. As they go on the Jug, he had the Blade Fury, so he doesn't actually get hit by the Ice Blast damage. They're still looking for the kill here. RP onto the Void. Can he get the Time Walk off? He won't get the chance to with the Omni Slash, finishing him off. EG turned this one around. Need to commit that Exorcism because we got nothing from it.
Yeah, the 10-minute bait did not pay off. They finally pushed out that wave, and they weren't able to complete the kills. So that was also while EG were taking that mid tower, so that was unsuccessful with the Exorcism, kind of like the first big we
send a blink in mid. This time around, Arteezy will not get the Blade Fury reactions off.
That wasn't even with Ice Blast. He melted.
Roger setting that one up. He's going to run to Crit now as well. Thrown up in the air and silenced as Ice Blast going to go flying and miss. Crit holding his time for that one and unleashes the snowball. Followed up by a rock from the Warlock here. Can they get a follow-up kill? Likely to get Saniko, who's out of mana if they want to chase for it, and Sumail is keen on doing so. Shards block him off, and the Yules catches there. Don't see an escape for the AA. NAVI not going to force a fight here with Chronosphere still on cooldown. G likely to be bullied out of this pit if they're not careful. Here come NAVI. Can they stop this Roche from happening? The Exorcism
trying to stay split in the Chrono.
For a little bit longer. Even taking the fight after Roshan with Exorcism wearing off could be to their advantage here. Arteezy's got another Blade Fury up. He's going to dodge the Burrow Strike with that, but here comes Chrono, catches up more with the Tinker to follow up. The damage from General's Avalanche Toss is there as well. NAVI eviscerate EG. Epicenter just for the, well, he didn't need it, but he'll throw it out anyways. I think he didn't expect that fight to be as straightforward as it was, but when you've got Chronos like that, Crystallize, absolutely beautiful setup. Will complete the team wipe with Saniko's AA. Straight down the middle lane, NAVI go.
So if I look at that Roche, and what I want to do is EG, I'm expecting, you saw Misery's position. He's there putting the slowdown, and you're like, okay, he's there like for the ulti. Misery had no ult. And they fully commit in for that. Like, that's kind of brutal, you know? Yeah. It was like 50 seconds to go before it was going to be back, and they still try and go in. And again, without that vision that they couldn't really see what the Dire Heroes were up to. I can paint that as a pretty greedy play. Like, you've committed so much vision, you want something here.
That's what we often see from teams. You put down 2-3 wards, even in a small area. This idea of, here we go, Epicenter Burrow Strike in. They're going to go in, try and burst down the Jug, but the snowball save. The blink in from Tusk gets Arteezy out of there. Now the Skewer back from Sumail. Not the same thing up for the Chronos here, still catching two as they'll burst down the Warlock, and it looks like the Jug could be next. The Magnus goes down. Jug using the Omni Slash, buying himself some time here, has got a Spirit Vessel on which he'll Manta off, goes down. Fear now going to use himself up in X's and trying to do what damage he can, but he's completely alone other than the Tusk, who will help set a kill on the Sand King, but they'll pay for this regardless. 5 down, only a Sand King kill. Navi's teamfight just completely outclassing and really outplaying EG right now.
Man, you would think that those were Dire wards, honestly. Like, Crystallize has been so good on this Void, finding these Chronospheres, kind of waiting for that perfect moment. And if you don't have that like Warlock Golem ready for that big response or something like that, it's thrown off for a different reason. There's just nothing they can do. He is absolutely destroying them. As I said, with that big save too that was used from the Tusk without that being available. Very difficult game. Just very well played by NAVI, honestly.
Void is perhaps one of those answers to the Tusk, which has become so popular as a 4 position. I believe like one of the second most picked hero or something on this patch right now. Be showing they're not afraid of it as they take the first lane of Rax in mid, swing themselves bottom lane, and at this point EG well and truly on the back foot. They've still got RP. That's the main big ultimate they have for this fight.
Denny's almost into sight as well, but now it'll just be the Ags and the Aether.
Crystallize, there's the RP on 2. Your back catches only General. Crystallize going to actually go time walking in with the Aegis. He's not afraid of anything right now. May need to get this healing ward, but doesn't look like that's even the case. They bring down Arteezy and Sumail through it. As they fall back for the tier 3 tower, can look to finish off this second lane of Rax, and at that point EG will be well and truly in a desperate do-or-die position, possibly even GG territory. This is starting to feel somewhat unwinnable for the boys in blue.
Yeah, I will say, you know, best one, you still have the tier 2 top, so at the very least you can still play it out. You have Empowered Jug, you can keep the waves back, but more than likely.
It's one of those scenarios where, yeah, it's a winnable position. Perhaps if Navi's late game itself wasn't also as good as it is.
It's true, it is quite fantastic.
You could definitely keep these lanes pushed out and deal with it with the Empower, with the Jug and all that, but we'll see Navi systematically go through some shrines now, fall back, probably try and take this tier 2 at least. Don't think they have in any rush to go for the high ground right now. They just got a huge influx of gold. You take 2 lanes of Rag from a couple fights, there's probably several heroes who have cash to spend and want to do so. Yeah, Tiny, Heart of Taras. Like, okay, hello. There's an item that doesn't need a career. For the Avalanche will not catch it onto the snowballing tusk. The epicenter from Sanking just being used for a support. Why the hell not? Chronosphere going in.
Crystallize,
catches up
please.
And then catches 3 as Crystallize is just unstoppable. It's silly. GG is called. Misery knows this one is over. This one is done for it. G have been bested. The best of 1.
Yeah, that one was a very nice ward there from Seneko, helping out for another great Chrono from Crystallize. Man, that Void looked real good. But as I said, I mean, great against Tusk. You can time walk out of the ice shard.